Hello everyone, this is Cooking with Matthew. Today we're going to be doing a pizza dough. And I'm not really great with pizza or with breads or whatever, but I have worked out something that works. It should be easy for anybody at home to make. You got to start off with some bread flour. I got it unbleached, so it's probably going to not be white. So we're going to start off with some of this. Well, actually, that's not what we're going to start with, but I'm going to see. That's actually sort of looks white. Okay, so you start off with your bread flour. But first you have to start off with your yeast and your water and all that stuff. I got to get my water to the right temperature. Let's see. 4.5 teaspoons of these, of yeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have a half right here. Alright, so I got 4.5 teaspoons of yeast. I need to go ahead and do my sugar next. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Sugar and yeast and water all go together, then we got to cover it. We'll go 1, 2 tablespoons of yeast or sugar. Now I've got to go get my water. The water has to be at the right temperature, guys. If the water ain't the right temperature, then you sort of mess the whole process up. It's got to be around 110 degrees. It can be between 100 to 112. A little bit hot there. I got this thermometer right here reading the temperatures out. About 100 right there, 111. $106 is where I'm at. That's 2 2/3 cup, and I just have to eyeball it 2/3 of the cup. There we go. Alright, so 2 2/3 cup, then you have to wrap it. For 5 minutes. You gotta wrap this for 5 minutes. Set a timer over here. Alright, we got that set for 5 minutes. It's supposed to be covered and wrapped for 5 minutes. We can go ahead and start putting the rest of our ingredients over here in the bowl. So we got, next we're going to do 4 tablespoons of olive oil, which I've got some truffle oil here. It's going to give it a little bit more of a pronounced taste, but that's what I'm working with. So it's going to be 4 tablespoons of that. Go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 tablespoons of the olive oil. Okay. 1 teaspoon of salt. Alright. So then we got our I think that's it for right now. We got the flour, we got the water, sugar, olive oil teaspoon. Okay, so we'll be back. Well, I'm gonna wait 5 minutes for that to go. Seven cups of flour. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Alright, so we're back, and I've got this yeast right here. It's yeast in water and sugar. It's starting to bubble up. I'll show y'all what it's looking like. I got bubbling a little bit. That's what we're looking for. See if I can get this camera over here now. Know what it's going to show. Anyways, you want to add, see I've got my dough hook here. You want to go ahead and add this to the rest of your liquid. So I've measured out 7 cups of flour here. Of the, I use bread flour. There's supposed to be a pizza flour, but this, I found bread flour, so this should work. So I've already got that poured in. Show what we got here. Alright, so then I'm going to come down. I'll lock that into place. Instead of turning on low speed, supposed to let that thing go on low speed for around 7 minutes. We'll be back and then we'll let it go for 7 minutes. Alright, so look, we're back. This ball is almost too big for that mixer. That's what it ended up making. Maybe I'm going to try to cut the recipe in half. I thought this was, anyways, this is what it turned out to be. You stick it in here, and you cover it for roughly about an hour to hour and a half, so the thing doubles in size. And we'll be back after that. Hello everyone, I'm back. As you can see, the dough has doubled in size. So we're going to pull it out now. Pull it out of here. We'll roll around a little bit of flour here I've got. Alright, so now I'm going to get my scales out. I'm just going to keep doing this right here. I'm going to weigh it first. Let's see, I need to go to ounces. That's more than I need on that. Some of this I'm going to end up freezing. I didn't realize I was going to make this much. $12 and a half. We're going to go 12-ounce balls. That's 14. Make these into 12 ounces. That's 10. 12. 12. There we go. So they ended up making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 12-ounce balls. You're going to do it like this and knead it. Pinch the things together like that. That's 1, 2. There's 3 balls. 4 balls. 5 balls. Like I said, I'm going to end up probably freezing some of these. I might make 2 pizzas for y'all today. So we're just going to stretch it out like this. Keep moving around like like this. You can get a rolling pin and roll it out. I don't think I've got a rolling pin. Just gonna keep working it around like this. Middle of my flower out here.
So the treasure's that way. Well, I mean, where are we gonna cross this? Try to find like another route. Wait, guys.
I got that one. Alright, this is going to fit on that one. I need to get me a little oil though. I usually spray these pans down with some spray, but I haven't got none. So I'm going to just put some oil down on the pan. We got marinara right here. I got my oven on 400 degrees. Get your little ladle. Spread out your pizza sauce. And I've got, just got some, we're going to do this little cheeseburger pizza. Spread out my cheese on it. I got me some hamburger meat here I cooked a while ago. I'm going to put a little hamburger meat on there. Put me a few tomatoes on here. A few onions. And then I'm going to put me a few pickles on this thing. Got that pizza loaded down. Before I sprinkle a little more cheese on top. We're going to go in the oven, 400 degrees. We'll be back. Alright, so we're back. I've got these pizzas here. I'll show you what we got here. That's the cheeseburger when I did a pepperoni. I probably could have got some better cheese than what I got. The dough come out good though. It's got a nice little crust around it. Just get you one of these little pizza slicers that slices up real good. Slice it as many pieces as you want to. Hit that a little harder. Yeah, I got my cheeseburger pizza here. I done took a little piece of this pepperoni and ate it. Got good front, crust real good. The winter dough, I got so much stuff written down. Y'all gonna have to write it down. So we're gonna start off with the 4.5 teaspoons of yeast. You want to get that, and you want to put the sugar with it. Two.
I'm the guy who's gonna be putting the dough right instead of buddy.
4.5 teaspoons of yeast. You want to put that right there. Then you want to go with your 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Then the 2 1/3 cups of water, but you need the water to be at 100 to 110 to 100 to 112 degrees is where the water needs to be at. And you can get it hotter than that and stick it in the bowl and then wait till it gets down to the desired temperature. That would have been easier than what I was doing. Then you whisk it around. I don't think I whisk it, but it's best to whisk that stuff around. Then you cover it. Let it set for 5 minutes. And then you can put it in a bowl, and then you add the 4 tablespoons of olive oil into the bowl, 1 teaspoon of salt. Then you add all your liquid from the other ingredients into there. Then you add the 7 cups of flour, which I used the bread flour. They got pizza flour, it's hard to find. You can probably use just regular flour, but it'd be better to use the bread flour or the pizza flour if you can find it. So then you let it go in that mixer for like 7 minutes. Now this mixer was almost too small. You can cut this recipe in half. So I'm gonna put this just chicken scratch. So I did another bigger recipe. So I'm gonna try not to pay attention to this stuff on this side. I was working out a bigger recipe for the restaurant when I did this. Let's see if I can get some better lighting. There we go, and that's about it. I got these dough balls left here. I'm gonna freeze them, and I'm sure they'll work. I'll let y'all know later if they work, but there's no reason why they shouldn't work. So, if you like what you've seen, like, share, and subscribe, and y'all have a blessed day.